What is going on, guys? It's Matthew and back with another video. Today we have episode 4 of the best zombies wonder weapon. We have the ray gun, classic ray gun, versus the Wunderwaffe DG-2. Now, let's start it off with damage. Now, the ray gun doesn't do it does a decent amount because it's a wonder weapon, so it does a decent amount of damage. Once you get to probably around round 25ish, it starts to drop off. Pack-a-punch, sort of the same thing. Once you get to probably around 30, 35, pack-a-punched starts to really drop off and does not do enough damage. The Wunderwaffe, however, does infinite damage. Now, the drawback with that is it only kills, I think 10 to 15 zombies, maybe 20 zombies pack-a-punched. So, it does infinite damage. That's sort of the drawback, but it does ray guns nowhere near infinite. So 2 to the ray gun, 6 to the Wunderwaffe. Next is ammo. Now, the guns sort of have ammo, sort of different purposes. The ray gun is basically sort of like a single shot kill. It has, I'm pretty sure 20, and I'm trying to think here, maybe 160ish. I should know. But I don't. But the ray gun has a fair amount of ammo, and Pack-a-Punch gets a little more 40 in the clip. I'm pretty sure around 200ish maybe in reserve, maybe. And the Wunderwaffe, but it's all single shot kill really. Like mostly, you can get a couple collaterals, but it's mostly single shot kill. Wunderwaffe is 3 in the clip, 15 reserve, and then it goes to 6 and 30 when you Pack-a-Punch it. So Wunderwaffe obviously has less ammo, but Wunderwaffe can kill 10 zombies at a time. So I thought that they were about equal, so I went with 3 to 3. Next is the ability to save you. Now, if you're the ray gun is probably one of the worst weapons to save you because if you shoot it off the ground, you're dead because of splash damage, so you just die. Wunderwaffe is better because if you have less than probably 20 zombies, maybe I'd say, it's really good because you shoot it and they all get stunned and they die. More than 20, you'll have to fire out a couple shots, but it's not too big of a deal. But the Wunderwaffe is way better at saving you than the ray gun, so I went with 2 to the ray gun, 5 to the Wunderwaffe. Next is what you do to upgrade. Now, both of these guns have the exact same upgrade process, and that's you just Pack-a-Punch them. So 1.5, it's out of 3. This category is out of 3 points. So I had to go 1.5 to each because that's all I could go for. Next is what you get out of upgrading it. Now the ray gun I feel probably gets better when you upgrade it. It's not better, but what I'm saying is it goes from the upgrade is more significant. So it does a lot more damage. You get a lot more ammo, and it's overall a pretty good upgrade. The Wunderwaffe, basically, the only really thing it does is it gives you more ammo, and it makes it look cooler, because it has infinite damage regardless, and it kills a little bit more zombies. But I don't think that the upgrade was as significant as the ray gun, so I went with 5 to the ray gun, 3 to the Wunderwaffe. Next up is maps. Now, there is 21 zombies maps in all. And I'm going to just say, so 4 in World at War, Nacht, Verrückt, Shinonuma, Derice. 6 in Black Ops 1, Kino, 5, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, Moon. That's 10. And then 6 in, Black Ops 2, Transit, Newtown, Mob, Buried, Die Rise, Origins. That's 16. And then 5 in Black Ops 3. I'm not counting the Giant. Just Derice Giant is 1. Shadows, Dryzen, Zetsubo, Gorod, Krovi, Revelations. That's 21 maps that the ray gun appears on. So 21 to the ray gun. Wunderwaffe only appears on Shinonuma and Derice, and it does work on. You can get it on Call of the Dead, but it's not permanent. So I'm gonna exclude that because it's not permanent. So 21 to the ray gun, 2 to the Wunderwaffe. Next up is negative effects. Now, Wunderwaffe doesn't really hurt you in any way, but the ray gun most definitely does. Splash damage is a huge drawback to the ray gun, so I go 2-0 to the Wunderwaffe. The Wunderwaffe gets points because it doesn't have any negative effects. Ray gun does have negative effects, so it doesn't get anything. And last up is the more iconic Wonder Weapon. Now, I think that the Wunderwaffe is the most iconic Wonder Weapon in zombies besides the ray gun. That's the problem. If the Wunderwaffe was competing against any other Wonder Weapon, I think it would win this category. But since it's competing against the OG ray gun, like literally basically like the thumbnail for zombies, basically it's the only gun in every single map, and all the way back from it was the only Wonder Weapon on like Knocked and stuff way back. So obviously it's the most iconic Wonder Weapon. I gave the 5-0 to the ray gun. And anyways, our final score is 39.5 to the ray gun, 27.5 to the Wunderwaffe. So ray gun will move on to the next round because it's so iconic. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.